Again.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, I'm Anastasia Hall, better known as Coach Ace.
And welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design. In today's video, we are going to be sharing some awesome stuff with you as usual. This is episode 19 of Affiliate Marketing Training. And we're going to talk about how to start an online business, okay? The importance of starting an online business. There are things you need to know and things that are necessary for you to build your business online. So let's see who is here on the live with us before we get into the content. Let's see. Can you guys see us and hear us okay? Be the first thing I asked.
There they are.
Hey, Felicity, Diane Robin, Bidri, Felicity, Clinton, Priscilla, and Bridger again. Hey.
Did you say Felicity twice already?
I said it again. Yes. So anyways, let's go over some stuff today, guys. This live is going to be pretty short, straight to the point. We want to make sure we give you this information because it is crucial and valuable. Okay? So the first thing, guys, is when you actually are online and you want to start a business online, you have to make sure, more important than anything, you have to have an offer to sell, i.e. a product or service. Okay? Yes?
Definitely.
Yes or no?
Yes, definitely. You have to have a product or service to sell. That's the only way you're going to make money.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make money if you don't have a product, right, guys? So, and the thing about it is, here's the thing I want you to really understand, okay? When you are actually, starting a business online and you pick your product, please make sure that it converts, okay? Because if you don't have that right offer, it's just not going to convert. You're not going to make any sales.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go into that in a little bit
Yes.
right after this, okay?
Yes.
So the next thing is, how do you increase your income tenfold? So if you're selling a product online, how do you increase your income tenfold? Well, the way you increase your income tenfold is to actually increase it to income in the back end sales, okay? So this is how we increase our income. Like, think about Apple for a second. Apple has the iPhone 10, right? It's kind of like their gateway phone and stuff like that, right? And some people might say, well, that's kind of expensive. Yeah, it is expensive, but there's more expensive after that. So you have an iPhone, then you have, right? Well, they have the iPad. Now the iPhone's more expensive than the iPad. We have the iPad, the iPhone, and then you have a MacBook Pro higher end, and you have a iMac, and after the iMac, you have the crazy little desktop that looks like a wastebasket, right? So you have all these different products that, I mean, some of them are like, you go from like a few $100s to $1,000 to $2,000,
A lot of upgrades, yeah.
$3,000 to $4,000, depending on what product you're purchasing.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it's no different when we when we actually sell things on the back end, okay? Because that's called upselling.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Nothing new. It's been around
Yes.
the marketplace before the internet.
Sure
okay?
has. Definitely
So
nothing new.
this is how we make more profits and we 10x our income on the back end.
Right.
That's what's exciting about affiliate marketing if you have the right offer, but more important, the offer that converts.
Exactly. So when you're starting an online business, do not fret upon the upselling portion of building a business online, because traditional franchises are doing it right in front of your eyes. You're just not realizing it because you're a customer and a consumer. You see, you don't see the big franchises like McDonald's actually making their billions off of one burger. They have to add additional things. Do you want fries with that? That is literally put in place as a system so that they could actually make more ROI. Do you want an extra? You want a drink with that? Well, you obviously you don't want to eat dry fries, right? You want a drink, then drink it down. So they put. Do you want it large? Do you want it extra large?
Supersize.
You want it supersize. These things are put in place for franchises to make more money because they can't rely on just one single product in their store. So one burger is not going to make billions for McDonald's. It's going to be all of those other things that they're going to add on to it.
And you have to have a small price entry in the beginning.
Yes.
When you're selling a product online. Think about this. McDonald's, they got the $1 menu. It's a $1 trial. Right? Same thing. It's no different. Right? And then you got like number 6, number 5, give me a Big Mac meal or this,
Right.
It all adds up. And the volume that goes through that franchise is astronomical. They're making billions and billions of dollars.
So you don't see people driving in the drive-thru like, that's a scam, right? Because literally they need to eat more food.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So, and here's the next thing, guys. You want to make sure that in order for you to acquire an email, you want to make sure you have a capture page.
Yes.
Okay, if you don't have a capture page, what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to acquire the email. And if you can acquire the email, you're not going to be able to do what? Which
Build
is
your
our next
list.
step. Have an autoresponder so you can build your list.
You can't build your list without a capture page. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
some
you?
people say, well, I don't need a list to build a business. That's what I said in the beginning. I made a lot of money, and I lost a lot of money. Why? I never kept my list. Had to go back to work. That sucked. Right? Lesson learned. Always build your list. Never stop, guys. Okay? So when you build your list, okay, you got to make sure when you build your list. Sorry about the fan, guys. Actually, I just realized the
I
fan
had to
was
turn
running.
it off, yeah.
So when you actually are building your list, this really happens when you start driving traffic. Drive traffic with one pay method and drive traffic with one free method.
Right.
Let me repeat that again. Drive traffic with one pay method and one free traffic with another method with free traffic. Okay. So,
Come on, Rich.
So drive traffic with one pay method and drive one with a free method.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you got to have the two. It's very important.
Now, this is very important, and for many of you who actually are looking to start a business online, really do not want to acknowledge that this is one key component that's very important to your online success, and that is to learn the marketing education. You must learn the marketing education in order for be successful online. Many of us try to get rushed into making money online, but the problem is you lack the skill sets of how to market effectively online. These skills are essential. You cannot operate a machine without a manual.
Yeah.
You have to have the instructions in front of you. So if you're going to really build a successful internet marketing business, you need to make sure you understand the manual.
Exactly. I mean, when it comes to learning marketing, these skill sets are required, and people are blinded by the fact that they think they can come online and start a business and make money like right away. And the reality is, if they've never done this before, they need to learn the skill sets to really acquire that income. Okay?
Exactly.
And everybody's different, and they learn different. So, and this is no race; it's a marathon. So you want to make sure that you just focus on learning the skill sets, and more importantly, don't just learn, apply what you're learning. Okay?
Yes, definitely
what you're
apply.
learning.
The other thing is you want to learn to build a relationship with your list. Those leads that you literally are generating are not just numbers, guys. Those leads are real people with real problems, challenges, and pains. And when you create your emails, you want to be able to write in an effective manner that literally introduces them into your world, into who you are, what you're about, what you stand for, what you stand against, and really what you can do to serve your prospect or lead or customer or buyer, how you could serve them. It's very important you build that relationship of know, like, and trust. Remember that. Write that down. Know, like, and trust. People do not do business with companies, and they do business with people who have products and services or products that are in demand, or maybe your best than sliced bread type of opportunity. They don't care about that. What they care about is what you're going to do for them. Mm-hmm. That's what your prospect really cares about. So make sure that you build a relationship with your list, and then they will in turn buy from you.
Exactly. It's so key. The relationship is so key online, and a lot of people really miss this point, and this is why they struggle, right?
Yes.
We got to really focus on building a business from more of a relationship standpoint. All right, so when you come online, you're brand new, you're learning these skill sets, you start focusing on the relationship. And I mean relationship not like, like, hey, buddy, come on over here. I'm talking about more like actually getting in your emails, communicating effectively, knowing how to communicate with your emails in a way that, you're giving value to that person who's listening to those emails, right?
Yes.
Who's watching those emails on a daily basis. And yes, I said a daily basis. You want to make sure you're communicating on a daily basis. And when you do this, they start to know who you are, they start to remember you, and they start to trust you, and this is when they start to buy from you. Okay? So also, the important thing about building a business online is building your own brand. Like if you look at our YouTube channel, it says Ace and Rich Freedom by Design. This is our brand, and we believe in freedom, all kinds of freedom. We don't believe in freedom just buying a Lamborghini. We don't believe in freedom in just traveling. We don't believe in freedom in just, we believe in different, all types of freedoms, all types, because everyone is different, and freedom means different to every other person, okay? So that's why we love our brand, because it's who we are. We live it, we breathe it, we speak it. This is who we are, right?
Yes.
We travel, we do, we give back, we talk on stage, we give value, we train, we mentor, we teach, and we lift people up, okay? Even in our emails, when we communicate, we inspire people to say, you know what? Today is going to be a better day than it was yesterday. And that's the point when you're online. You know, these are people, and they're just not numbers and just not leads. These are real people that have real beating hearts that are looking to change their lives. So build your brand because it's going to serve you very well, okay? Now, this is something I know that you really want to talk about.
Okay, so we all have access to many things online, so many social media platforms. And, you know, the thing is, you have to understand that these platforms are mediums that you can use and leverage to build your audience. So, for example, we're using YouTube, so we're building our audience here.
Yes.
If we were on Facebook, we would build our audience there. If you were using Twitter, you would build your audience there.
Yeah.
So the thing is, the next component is focus on learning how to build your own audience and pick one platform that you could actually master and learn to generate leads from before adding on another platform. Okay, that's so important. Before Rich and I came onto, you know, Facebook, we started out with YouTube, right?
We did. Yeah, we did. My old channel was Dream It, Become It, and that
Yes.
channel started back in 2008.
Yeah.
But YouTube shut it down because when I started YouTube, Google didn't own it. So it was two kids that owned YouTube. So what it was, we could pretty much do anything. I mean, it was like, it was a wild, wild west. I mean, we could do anything we want, play any kinds of music, copyrighted music, it didn't matter. And I had so many videos. I wasn't even a partner with YouTube. And all these videos have music, but they were copyrighted music. So, and then when things changed with the music industry, and with the rules online, YouTube shut down all pages that were using copyrighted music. Yeah.
See?
So, and
So-
they were hard.
So basically, you use YouTube to grow your audience.
And you know, we had to start all over. I
Right.
mean, a brand new channel, right? We've been
So
in this
we
channel
know
for 9
all
months
that.
now.
We know all too well that you can go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. It just takes time.
Yeah.
And if you're using Facebook, then you definitely got to build your own brand presence, like Rich was talking about. And with that brand presence is what you're going to put out there as far as content, value, solving people's problems, putting out information that's really going to help people and serve them in a way that they become attracted to you. So build your audience with social media.
Exactly. I mean, this is really important information we're sharing with you because it's so vital for you to understand what we're talking about, guys. The audience is key when you're building your business. You build a list, it's your audience. You build your YouTube channel, your audience. Like you said, Twitter, your audience. Instagram, your audience. Snapchat, your audience. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Facebook, your audience. It's just a point of understanding the strategy and understanding the skill set on how to do that. It's not difficult. It's actually fairly simple.
Yes.
It's just you have to have the patience and the consistency more than anything to build that up.
All right. You want to do the last one?
Sure. And the next step is just to engage with your audience. That's your next step, because you can't just build an audience and just build it, right? We got to engage with our audience by providing value. So what is value? Everybody, hears this word value.
People toss it around so much
Yeah.
that they don't really explain it too well.
Exactly. Value is when you share something that is solving someone else's problem that's targeted to your specific niche, okay?
Yes.
Which is very important. So make sure when you create content, all right, you're creating content in a way that's solving someone else's problem by educating them. And when you educate them, you're teaching them something.
That's right.
For example, you look at YouTube, right? All these videos are everywhere, right? What are they doing? The majority of them is solving a problem. You have people that are you have these beautiful women that are actually doing makeup, right? What are they doing? They're solving a problem. They're teaching other women how to do their makeup properly, how to look beautiful, right? That's a problem. There's certain girls that don't know how to use makeup. So they go on YouTube.
There's some girls that don't know how to do wingtips, and I had to look at YouTube videos to solve my
Right.
problem.
But you see, that's a niche.
Yeah.
What about someone who's trying to learn how to, how to train their dog, how to sit, how to stay, how to, shake, or different techniques on training your dog. Very simple.
Yes.
Simple methods.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Same thing. They're solving a problem. What are we doing? We're sharing knowledge on internet marketing with affiliate marketing. And what we do is we share value and we're solving people's problems by teaching them things that maybe they just don't understand. Or maybe they thought they understand, but if they heard it in a different way from us, it made more sense.
And which leads to a bonus tip about how to start an online business. When you're just getting started and you're brand new, you don't necessarily have to have your own credibility quite yet. You're still brand new in the game. So what you want to do is edify another person who is successful ahead of you and use their story so that way you have something to share. And this is why it's important to learn marketing, because you can learn it, you'll start applying and doing it, and then you can teach it.
And then you become the authority and the lead in the marketplace, and people will be attracted to you.
Yes.
Hence the magic word, attraction marketing.
That's right.
Okay? Attraction marketing doesn't just work for affiliate marketing. Attraction marketing works across all niches. So if you're trying to learn how to lift weights, lose weight, whatever it is, watch the videos and they will help you solve that problem because they're teaching you how to do it the right way. Okay?
All right, so let's go for Q&A. Let's take a look here. You guys are getting a lot of great value. Definitely smash the likes button and let us know how you're enjoying this actual live training here that we're giving you.
Yeah, leave a comment too as well. Let's see.
And
here.
they've been so good. They've been leaving lots of great comments, so thank you so much for that. Let's take a look here. You have any questions? Any questions, guys? Let's take a
see.
look.
Yep, we got 10 minutes on the clock.
Yes, here we go. B-Dream again says, yes, they have dollar menu. They want everybody to go there. You know, it's just a smart way of marketing.
That's
that
how you get them to
those
the place.
franchises do. You know, they, in order to get a foot in the doors, they want to get a buyer. So the moment that they spend their first cent is the moment they become a buyer. So it's not about how much you spend, it's about spending, period. Once you spend some money, you become a buyer instantly. And in our marketing world, whenever somebody actually pays for a trial, they're automatically a buyer. And that's what we consider becoming a buyer is, you know, once they buy something, they're going to go through, you know, a process where they end up buying more stuff. Same thing with traditional franchises is you go through the drive-through. Do you want fries with that? Do you want it supersized? You want to make sure that you keep adding and adding, and then you literally are making more ROI or return on investment.
Well, the iPhone used to be an Apple, like the gateway, you know, product, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the first product, the introductory product. But it changed because iPad came along, and then the iPhone was the next step up. So you have the iPad, you have the iPhone, like I said, and then from there you go through the laptop, which is the MacBook Pro, and then we go to the higher end MacBook Pro, then the iMac, and then that great old looking desktop that looks like a wastebasket, right?
This is a good question. Felicity says, I finally have bingo down. Oh, good for you. How long should I play bingo each day? When you play bingo, the way I would do it is you would actually, and I'm not talking about bingo, guys, like bingo the game. What we actually have is a strategy that we learn within My Lead System Pro called Bingo, whereas you go on social media like Facebook and you actually are going to find and seek targeted people that are within your niche that you want to follow. And then what happens is instead of sending them a friend request, you would follow them first, and then in turn, you would wait for them to either send you a friend request or follow you back, and that's when you call bingo. Now, Felicity, if you've been doing bingo every day, then I highly recommend that you block out a time block just specifically for your bingo time. So that way you are just concentrated on just doing nothing else but that task, and you don't stop until that task is completed. So do you need to spend a whole hour doing that? Well, that all depends. Do you have a new Facebook account? If you have a new Facebook account and you're trying to grow that Facebook account, I would block out a good 25 minutes. That's it. You don't need to put too much in it. You don't need to put a whole hour to do that, because that whole hour, that's time being invested. So remember, in business as entrepreneurs, yes, even if you have an online business, it is a business. You want to make sure that you use your time wisely. So I will block out about 25 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Each day.
Yeah.
Each day.
Just gotta be consistent. That's the key, guys.
It doesn't take that long to play bingo. That's why I said 25 minutes is fine. So you can do that. Let me see here. So I hope that helps you. Bidri says, exactly, you have to know to be successful. If you rush, you will fail. Or you will fall.
Well,
or fail,
yeah, because you're not thinking straight. Yeah.
Exactly, yes. If you rush into starting an online business, absolutely you're going to fail. I talked to somebody today who said that they think they know it all about making money online. And unfortunately, when I tested them to see if they knew what they knew, I found out that they actually lack the skills of online marketing and advertising. You see, it's one thing to know about tactics, but tactics doesn't pay the bills. When you're still struggling and you still can't afford to buy your own traffic, if you can't afford to get your own business cards made, something is definitely wrong there. So that right there tells me you definitely run out of capital and you need to do something immediately so you have capital, whether you still have a job, work a job part-time, or you're unemployed. You still got to figure something out. You cannot try to build or start a business online without capital. And that should be another tip right there.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Let's see. Diane Robbins says, laugh out loud. I thought that your dog was whining, but it is your chair squeaking while you're talking, Rich. It just tickled my funny bone. I know, I'm like trying to move from him because we have the same chair now. He got me this one. And it keeps rubbing against the arm.
Got like a little squeaky sound?
Yeah. And the dog is here. He's just falling asleep.
Yep,
Both of them, yeah. Let's see. Anybody else? How you doing, Cliff? Cliff, we're talking about how to make money online. We just went over a lot of, different tips and pointers about starting a business on the internet. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We have how many minutes on the clock?
5 minutes.
5 more minutes on the clock, guys. Go ahead and let's go with those questions. Good questions so far. Beatrice says, if you're telling a story, people never forget. People love telling stories. People love listening to stories. This is why there is that saying that goes, stories sell and facts tell. Nobody gives a shit about facts. They really could care less. They really don't care about that. What they care is about how you make them feel, how you make them think, how you make them, imagine how things are, envision, get inspired, get motivated. Like whatever that story could be, a nightmare story, it could be an inspirational story. Stories come in all different shapes, forms, and sizes. They could be long stories, short stories, anything that you have. You have to teach a lesson about business. Excuse me. You have to teach a lesson about business in every story. And this goes with the same thing when you're building a business online, is you share that journey, you share that story of how it was before you started your online business.
Yeah.
So that people can resonate with you.
And the thing about it is, guys, it's like you got to be really real and authentic and be yourself. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be polished. You're going to be who you are. And just put yourself out there.
Now this is a very good point. Cliff says, it seems like the Facebook thing will do well with females. Your thoughts?
Well, they do say women are very good at social media. I would say that, but I know, men that just crush it with social media too. So it just depends on your skill sets and what your target audience is. Because women can have different, a different target market. Specifically, let's say they have the same target market as men, but they could target either a female or male. Depends on their character. So it can go either way. It could be a guy who targets women, right, in that same niche, or a guy who target men. It depends on the men's character.
It also depends on the customer avatar you're talking to. Because here's the thing, they see my name, they see Coach Ace, they think I'm a guy. Sometimes when I talk in my messages, they think I'm Rich, honestly. So when I write emails, now I sign them off as Ace Guzman so that they can see the distinction between there's a female voice behind the message versus a guy's message. See, there is a distinction. So that's with us because we work as a couple.
And then when I start typing, we throw him a monkey wrench.
Yeah, sometimes he'll start
like, okay, so now it's Rich.
Now it's Rich, so it's confusing sometimes. But Cliff, I would never let that stop you when it comes to marketing. You should not worry about, if women are having more success on social media or guys are having more success in social media. It really comes down to you. It really comes down to what your abilities are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. Having the idea of, you could be better than any competitor out there, because, the competition out there, the majority of them are guys. The majority of them are guys, to be honest. Women fight against this a lot. We fight because there's a lot of women out there that are really power players, multimillionaires out there, big, powerful, business smart women, savvy women. You got some savvy women out there. But the majority of it is true. There is a mixture. There are women and men in our industry, and they're totally crushing it, but I don't think that lets them stop them about knowing which is better over each other.
But I think women are better at multitasking. I will say that.
Yeah, we are actually.
Because it's scientifically proven.
Y'all got one-track minds.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's in men's DNA.
Is it? Yeah.
Literally, it's.
There's no escaping it, right, Cliff?
It's just the way it is. But that's really good for us because
Yes.
we can get so clear and so focused like a laser beam. We get shit done.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, one more minute.
Diane Robbins says, loved Alex. Oh,
K,
Alex K on
yeah.
the Inner Circle last night. He gave a lot of good tips for what newbies should do when they are getting started. Watch the replay if you didn't see it. Yes, we had the privilege to have Alex Zubarev.
That was amazing.
Alex
Yeah,
Zubarev,
that was
yes.
amazing.
It was awesome.
So, I mean, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, and let's say you're watching this replay or you're watching this live right now, and you're watching us, and if you don't know what we're talking about, it's the Super Affiliate Network. This is the opportunity that we're a part of. It's what we do. We were able to fire our bosses and be free from like not having a boss, no 9 to 5, and we got to travel, help and mentor other people, talk on stage and
yes.
present and things
Yes.
like that. It's amazing how our lives has transformed.
Yes.
So we left a link below this video we can click on and go to the page, put your email in there, and you can get the information exactly what we're talking about.
Hey, Rich Cliff says, hey, I can hold one beer in one hand and the other.
That'll be interesting to see. Am I going to see you in Reno?
There you go. Let's see here. Priscilla says value. Yes, value. Lots of value. Again, value is all about the information and education and wisdom that you gather from learning.
Yes.
If you do not learn and you stop learning, you're getting old. You're getting old. You stop learning, you're getting old. Literally. You cannot stop learning. You always got to learn. Even as uncomfortable as it is. For many of us who get challenged by all the learning new experiences, it can be challenging, but you never want to stop learning because then you become more of an asset and more valuable to the marketplace. All right? Okay, guys. So with that being said, my name is Anastasia Hall, just better known as Coach Ace.
And my name is Rich Guzman, and this episode 19 is a wrap. How to start an online business. Love and appreciate you guys. Make sure that you comment below this video, and also make sure you smash that likes button. Let Google know that you love what we're sharing, and also make sure you click on that notification bell so you don't miss any updated trainings or any lives that we do. So that way you can have more success in your life and in your business. All right. So that's it. Freedom by Design is out. This is a wrap. Take care, guys.